The obvious jumping off point and the main point of the marketing campaigns is the new ability to have up to 128 players on a server at once. That's double the previous player cap of 64. And when your series is most famous for large-scale warfare gameplay, populating maps with even more players is a significant development for the game. The real draw of Battlefield shines best through these massive high-concept battles, so with more people, the chaos and shifting dynamics of a game will definitely be more interesting and exhilarating, with the usual choke points of high populated areas getting even more wild and intense, and larger parts of the map being fully populated. If you're like me and do a whole lot of getting blown up, there'll be less risk of boring jogs from a spawn point back to the action. And from the trailers we've already seen, it looks like a greater emphasis has been placed on those big set pieces that really define a map's experience, like Battlefield 4's Siege of Shanghai and its falling skyscraper. This could definitely lead to games that shift and evolve as they progress, changing the landscape and adding some flair to the experience. That sandstorm we've seen in the trailer looks dope. It looks like it'll be more something that you can use to your advantage and play around with, while both teams have to try and deal with it. And the skyscrapers in 2042 look like they'll add a level of verticality to the Battlefield experience that's really not been possible before. From what we've seen from the promotional material so far, it looks like we'll be seeing a return of the tried and true Battlefield gameplay, with nothing major done to really shake up the system. And if you're a big Battlefield fan like me, that's probably a good thing. But if you are looking for something just a little extra in the experience, there have been some revealed changes that are unique to Battlefield 2042. The biggest initial one we've seen so far is the ability to change attachments on the fly using a hotkey type menu. This new system looks like it allows you to adapt to different scenarios you find yourself in throughout the course of a game, and even through the course of just one life. Added flexibility in a Battlefield game would be awesome and could make you feel less stunted and better equipped to deal with anything that comes your way. And given Battlefield's history of UI experiences that are akin to solving a Rubik's Cube made of wet cement, I'm very glad that some attention is being paid to the smoothness of the player's experience. Even the HUD is getting a nice, sleek, futuristic new look. Although I can definitely see myself getting shot about 1,000,000 times looking at that damn attachment menu, because before every fight I want to get my red dot just right while I'm hiding in a bush or something. We've also seen some very interesting new equipment that could have a significant impact on the way the game is played. Namely, there's a grappling hook and a wingsuit now, so it seems that they care about giving players more creative and agile ways of traversing the map, which is an addition that I definitely welcome. Compared to other shooters, Battlefield has always felt weighty and sluggish, even with Battlefield 5's updated movement system. This does help contribute to an immersive, sometimes claustrophobic military simulation, but it isn't exactly in keeping with the trends of modern FPS gameplay. So if this is a sign that the devs are looking to make the game more free and open, I think lots of gamers are going to be very happy. The most significant change we're going to be seeing to our individual experience with the game is the introduction of specialists. Moving away from the 4 core classes that have been at the heart of Battlefield's gameplay, 2042 will instead feature 10 specialists. These have been said to have taken inspiration from those 4 classes, however, will be defined by their unique specialty and trait, with the rest of the character being fully customizable. So no longer will you have what is essentially a heavy gunner, a sniper, an engineer and a medic, but instead a loadout system more akin to games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, with flexible class making options that are available to all players. Again, this shows that 2042 will be a much more flexible experience, which I think is going to be very refreshing to Battlefield players. At time of writing, 4 out of initial 10 have been revealed, with specialties that include the aforementioned grappling hook, a healing pistol, a sentry gun and a recon drone. so the specialists will all have unique gameplay mechanics related to equipment, but they will also have unique traits such as a movement sensor or faster movement while aiming down the sights. So it looks like they will be less of a fixed tactical role and more a character that meshes well with your particular playstyle and helps you to shine in matches. We are also getting some interesting new developments in the game modes available. Of course, we can expect the classics like Conquest, the standard Battlefield experience we all know and love, as well as others like Team Deathmatch. We'll also be seeing the return of Breakthrough, the highly successful attacker/defender sector-based strategic game mode involving multiple objectives to complete across multiple locations. I think Breakthrough is an excellent application of Battlefield systems, and I'm very glad it's being brought over to the latest instalment, especially with the new higher player count. The first new major game mode is called Hazard Zone, which, and I know this might be difficult to believe due to the name, but according to a Eurogamer article written by Martin Robinson after an interview with a dev of the game, Battlefield 2042 will not feature a Battle Royale game mode. Battlefield seems to want to move away from that particular game format, potentially after the performance of Battlefield 5's Firestorm, and will instead be focusing on innovative new gameplay experiences, and we're all excited to see the new directions that they are taking the series in. And we've been given no information whatsoever on the second new game mode, not even a name has been announced. But remember to tune in to EA Play Live on the 22nd of July if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news. Maybe I could even make an update video sharing my thoughts on the new information as it is released in future, so please let me know in the comments section if that's something you'd be interested in. Now, there has been a controversial decision made for Battlefield 2042, in that there will not be a campaign mode included in the game. Really, the stats aren't very good for the player base of campaign modes, so they seem to be wanting to focus on their multiplayer experiences. A fair few people do seem upset with this. To be honest, I love a good super schlocky FPS campaign mode every now and then, but that really isn't the focus of these games. However, the devs have confirmed that there will be bots that can populate servers, which means no getting put into a game on your own anymore, and you at least have something to do while you wait for the server to fill up. But this also means that if you want to get to grips with the game, or if you just prefer to play it solo, you at least have something that you can do, and with much more potential longevity than Battlefield campaigns usually have. So there you have it, everything you need to know to see if you're as excited for Battlefield 2042 as I am. Thank you so much for spending all this time with me. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope we get an awesome new installment in the Battlefield series. Please let me know in the comments your thoughts on everything we've heard so far, and also let me know your hopes and your predictions. What do you think we're going to see in the Hazard Zone and the mysterious new game mode? Also, it would mean a lot to me if you could let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, and if you liked it, please give it a like and feel free to share it wherever you'd want, because it would really help me out. I've got other videos on exciting new releases and other areas of gaming that you might enjoy too, and you can subscribe, hit the bell icon and follow me on Twitter for updates. For now though, thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.